we stand with students? Let me hear you say yes. That's the energy we need. This will be like church. We'll have you up and down and up and down. And be careful, Commissioner Quarles will pass that collection plate. Y'all have a seat.
We're going to the Rally for Higher Education in Frankfort. All the student governments in Kentucky will be attending this event, and they'll be rallying for higher education and discuss the power of all promise and funding for education. I think it's important for students to get involved civically and become engaged with their legislators and their representatives. They represent us, and they decide where a lot of our funding goes, and this is a great time in our lives to become involved with the political system.
So the students are going to meet with Representative Morgan, and then we're going to be meeting with our representatives who are EKU alumni and who are on the education committee.
Well, we certainly are and do support education. There's no question about that. I can't guarantee there's not going to be modest cuts in the budget for education. I'm an advocate of you graduating in less time. I think there's a lot of courses that you take that you really don't need in college. You could probably graduate from college in 9 semester hours.
So our goal is really to talk with our representatives and tell them how much of a priority higher education is here in the state. We're trying to educate our workforce. We are trying to go ahead and empower the youth of Kentucky, specifically Eastern Kentucky in our circumstance, and that we need their help to make this effort possible so we can go ahead and enrich the Commonwealth in the future.
Okay, we get something going.
Okay.
Tell me back. Anybody else?
I appreciate this. It's very kind of you all to do this and come down. So
if we could get more people from out of state to come into the state,
right.
I'm sure we'd get a lot more people doing.
Well, you know, the legislator and of course Governor Bevin's initiative is to have more economic opportunities for our graduating seniors or students from our universities. There's been a lot of pro-economic development legislation that's been passed recently to continue that endeavor here in Kentucky. So we're hoping through advanced manufacturing, through our universities and everything else.
He has not made it into the office as of yet today. They go in at 4 today instead of 2.
Currently, most of the representatives and senators are out of office. Session doesn't start until 4 today, so it's a little hard to get in touch with them. Most of us are just leaving the notes, leaving their posters. I'm trying to come see my personal senator, so hopefully some of us will have a little luck.
None of the senators or representatives were here.
No. None of the senators were here.
None of them were here, but we tried to send them emails, so we're hoping that they may get back to us and at least give us their opinions on what we're here for.
We left them notes and posters. Hopefully they get back to us with their emails, but we're just waiting.
It's like,
it's really
it's that face-to-face contact that really gets to people when you're trying to get your message across.
It stinks.
What I have seen, especially over the past couple years, has been anything but assistance that our state and federal government have provided. I think it's not been assistance, but it's been an assault. You have done everything right, but the reality is we still see measures that are attacking the budgets of our higher education institutions. We still see measures where folks want to do away with the checks and balances that are affecting the accreditation of the institutions you are seeking to get degrees from. What measure is before the General Assembly right now that will help to make sure our students, on average, don't carry a debt of near $30,000? I haven't seen it.
I'm not his Attorney General or their Attorney General. I'm your Attorney General. A lot of people walking these halls have lately been saying, well, not everybody should go to college. Well, folks, everybody in Kentucky ought to have the opportunity to go to college. Cutting higher education is wrong. Trying to control our universities out of Frankfort is wrong. There's a pivotal time. This is a pivotal time for this state. Do we believe our children and our young people are worth it? I certainly do.
I don't want there to be a single
Kentucky high school student that is not able to attend college simply because they cannot afford it. When Kentucky shuts out our best and brightest students from a college education because of cost, we hurt today and we lose tomorrow. Legislators and other elected officials, we ask that you make higher education one of Kentucky's highest priorities and stop these cuts to the education budget. We ask that you invest in us.